So we're going on an adventure today with my two little boys, my little grand toddlers. And when we get there, then I guess that's when I'll tell you where we're going. Or by the time you already know anyways. So we'll be back. So we're here, guys. We're at the Toronto Zoo drive-thru. You guys excited? Yay! Look at this. He's like, Mimi, what you doing? So guys, we're at the zoo. Here's my babies. Say hi, Zay. Hi. Say hi, Jack Jacks. What's the point of that?
I know, I try to give a Dave kind of.
Hi.
Here, try it. Maybe just
Hi, mamas.
Hello. Andy.
Yep, so we're on a family, what is this? Tour of the zoo, Toronto Zoo. When we see some interesting animals, we'll come back. I know.
More excited.
Zebra, look how pretty he is. Or her.
Tropical rainforest home. They are much more solitary than other animals and are very vocal to ensure other orangutans stay out of the way. A long call from an orangutan can be heard.
Hi, Mr. Zebra.
Away.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Hyena, he's coming. He's coming.
Oh, the hyena's coming. Look, Jax, look over there.
Lion, known as the king of the pride lands, has a mighty roar.
Look at that.
Sunset,
Look. What's a buffalo?
If you've seen the Lion King, you're not alone.
Nice. Jackson. Wow. Beautiful. Wow. So guys, we're finished at the drive-thru. We're at the Beaver, the one I told you. Or either the strawberry cheesecake one or the apple pie. Apple pie, I think, yeah. Yeah. So this is a beaver tail truck. So they have all different type of beaver tail. So this is so Canadian. So Canadian.
She's gonna decide, but we're together. Yeah, I guess I'll try the taste look too. Yeah.
Hey guys. Woo! So here it is. Mine looks the best. Where did you guys go? Jackson. So this is a beaver tail, guys. That look amazing. Okay. Yeah. Hold it good, hold it good. It's long. Hold it good, oh, hold it good. Hold it good. Okay. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. So here I have my beaver tail. So this one is what is it? Apple cinnamon. And there. So I guess this is one of Canada's national treats. Just like how the beaver represents Canadian heritage, so does the beaver tail dessert. And none of these girls know why. Yeah, so we're at the end of our Toronto Zoo. Was it outing today? And we end off the day with the beaver tail. Did you have a good time, guys? Yes, I did. My Zay and my Jack. Did you have a good time, Jack? Yes, I did. Yes, and he bought us some nice little stuffed animals. Parrots, because we talk a lot. And we're parrots too. Their big adventure at the zoo, and look at them now. Sleepy boys. So hi guys, welcome back. This is actually a couple days after the Toronto Zoo trip with my two little beautiful grandsons, Jackson and Zaid. They're just the most, yeah, anyways. So this is a couple days after the zoo, and I don't think I closed up properly. I think the last clip in the zoo video was when we bought the beaver tails. So yeah, so anyways, this is a couple days after. So right now this is Saturday actually. So right now I'm just making some, well, some people say fish tea soup. I just call it fish soup, okay? So that's what I'm doing now. Something quick. It's a hot day, but I just felt for fish. So I'll show you the ingredients that I'm using for this, okay? So right here we have grouper. This is actually grouper fish. This is a slice. I have a tail here, a lot of meat, and this is a few pieces of kingfish I had left over from another recipe, so I just like to put it all together. You can use any fish that you want to use, okay? But I just like to use this. It's nice and fleshy. My daughter don't like bones, so she doesn't like to like have all the bones. So this is a lot of flesh, and that's what I'm using. And for our little ingredient, so I already, as you see, went and seasoned the fish a bit. I love to season stuff, so a lot of other people would probably just make the broth and throw the fish in. So what I did already, I put a bit of, which is it? The Grace fish soup season mix. So what I did, I strained it so I don't have the noodles. So I just used the seasoned part, not the noodles. So I strained it with a strainer into this. So that was my powder seasoning for this. So then I have green onion, thyme, and about a little piece of pepper. I'd say, you know, whole pepper, but just use quarter of it. If you want to use the whole thing, fine. It depends on how much spice, heat your palate can tolerate. So yeah, so that's what I seasoned it with. Okay, and a little, as I said, a little bit of the fish seasoning mix without the noodle. Here I have okra, or I'd say okra, but it's okra. And I have carrots, and I have coyote squash, which is, some people say chocho, but it's called coyote squash. And I have okay, so here's the pepper. I have to put in the pot. As I said, if you want to use the whole thing, use it. It's up to you. And I have my pot here waiting. I'm gonna brown the fish, just brown it slightly before I put it in the broth. Okay, so here's the broth, and in the broth I have a little bit of the fish soup mix, and without the noodle. No noodle, no noodle. I don't put any noodles in there. I have a little bit of garlic, because I use garlic in everything. I love my garlic. If you don't use garlic, that is fine. And I have a green onion, or if you want to call it scallion, thyme, probably about a quarter of a medium onion I have in here, and I have carrots. So you can put like a whole carrot, 2 carrot, any amount of carrot you want. I think I probably have 1 medium carrot in here. Okay, and maybe I should stir it for you. Just use a spoon and stir it for you, okay? So there's the carrots. Okay, so I'm just gonna let it, so that's gonna be my broth. All right. Don't season. I don't like to season it too much because hold on. Yeah, I don't want to season it too much because you want the freshness of the fish. You want to have the freshness of the fish, so you don't want to season it too much. Okay, so I'm gonna have the broth boiling. I'm gonna let the broth boil for maybe about half an hour. Yeah, the stove is on high for about half hour, and then after that I'm gonna add potato, and I have green banana I'm gonna also put in. And then after that I'm gonna add, when the banana and the potato is cooked, not like mushy cooked, when you know that it's cooked or almost finished cooking, I'd say about 15 minutes in the broth, the potato and the banana should be cooked, and then that's when you add in your fish. So your fish is already gonna be browned and waiting, and then you add it to the pot. But you know what, I'm gonna show you all that when it's time. Okay, so we will be back. We'll be back. So we're back. So here's the broth, the pot with the broth, the fish broth. So I added another half cup of water. So far I add the potatoes, the green banana, or you can call it figs, to the pot. And now I'm adding okra. Yep. And I've already added the coyote squash, and I also added more carrots. So now what I'm gonna do is I'll cover the pot. This is not cover, but covering the pot. And this is a fish, so I'm going to brown the fish, and then I'm going to add it to the pot. But I'm going to wait about half an hour more until the potato and the banana and the okra is cooked and the pot is simmering. So, and then I'll add the fish. So I'm going to brown the fish now. Okay, so I'll come back and show you what I'm doing with this. So remember, this is just like a quick fish broth I'm making. It's nothing really detailed, but I just wanted you to see a quick fish broth soup I'm making. And it should take about 40 minutes, the whole from start to finish, 40 minutes. So we're already in about, what, 15 minutes in? Yeah. So, oh, I also forgot to mention, I'm adding my green seasoning. So this is my homemade green seasoning, actually. Okay, so here it is, guys. So this is all the browning that your fish really needs. You see that? That's how it needs. Maybe the tail needs a little bit more, but this is all it needs. This is beautiful. So the inside, because you know that fish, you don't need to overcook. You don't want to overcook fish, right? So you know that it's gonna steam in the broth. So this is all it needs. So I think another probably 20 seconds on the other side, and then this one a little bit more, and then I'm gonna let the broth simmer down, and we will add the fish. So guys, this year my plants just look pitiful. I don't know what it is. You see, 2020, I don't know other years. I have like big Scotch bonnet pepper tree peppers hanging. Look at my poor basil and my leek. They just look pitiful. I'm just taking like 5 minutes away from the pot because I'm making fish broth, remember? Just to water the plants. And I try to water them like, what, every other day? But they are not looking well at all. Okay, so let's water. See, look at that. Nope. I don't even remember what I planted in that one. This is basil. You know what? I gotta transfer it to a bigger pot. This one, you see little peppers growing. I don't know what it is this year. I don't know. I don't know what it is this year. But this is Jackson's tomato plant. That looks okay. Look at this, dried up. Man, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on this year. I just feel sorry for them. I don't know what to do. It's just not doing well at all. Oh well. So here we have our broth simmering nicely. So I think it's ready for our fish. See? Oh yeah, we have some dumplings in here, green banana, potato, and we have some okra, and here's the fish. So what I'm gonna do is just try to dump it all in there. There we go. Doesn't that look rich, nice, and delicious, guys? So we're just gonna let this simmer for I'd say 20 minutes. 20 minutes, yeah. Then it's gonna be perfect. So here it is, guys. Here is our fish soup after 15 minutes. It's already getting nice and thick. Look at that. Here's the fish. I tasted this. Oh my god, it tastes so good. Look at that. If you want, when you're making this, you can just cut the fish in, I wouldn't say bite-sized pieces because you don't want it to, like, you know, mash out in the pot. But if you do, it's okay. But I like to keep it, like, you know, that like that size. The grouper, I didn't cut it at all. I just put it in the pot because you know what? It's gonna, like, when you're ready to eat it, you can just take the spoon and just cut it. And you can just cut it into smaller pieces. Well, look at this, guys. Here are dumplings. This is just a pot full of goodness, trust me. This is the best thing on a Saturday, for a Saturday evening dinner or even lunch. So guys, so here we have our soup. Our fish soup is finished cooked. I dished out some for you guys, for me, but I'll give you the first bite. So here's the fish. So here we have dumplings, potato in the pot. I'm not really a potato person, so I have some green banana. And see, there's the fish, and this is how the broth looks. This is thick enough for me. If you want it thicker, just let it simmer for a longer period of time. And there it is. Delicious. So remember I said, okay, I'll give you the first bite. So here we have the fish and the soup. Here you go. Dumpling. Here you go. Anyways, guys, it's a very warm day, but I needed this. So here we go. So good. Spicy. So good. See, there's some fish. Delicious. Delicious. Chunks of fish. So good. So guys, this is the end of this video. So as I said, the first part of the video was taking the kids to the Toronto Zoo, and it was a drive-through experience. You know what? I don't think it wasn't great because we didn't see much animals. They claimed that all the other animals were sleeping, so I would just wait for it to reopen. But the drive-through thing, it was, you know, it was an experience, but it wasn't the greatest. And at the end of our zoo visit, we had beaver tail, which you see in the video. And beaver tail's like, I guess it's like a national Canadian snack treat. And yeah, so this is a few days after the zoo visit, and I'm here with my fish soup. So good. Remember to subscribe, like, comment. Please, if you're watching this video, please subscribe.
Okay, I have a lot more video coming, a lot more good stuff coming. And yeah, so see you guys soon. Bye.